Almighty God, creator of...
If you want to even travel to Nembe, you have to get to Yanagua and travel the same distance. So we have been able, by reason of that single road, been able to provide security, to intervene in any oil theft in that axis.
This road, hold on, this road that you are talking about, do you know that I can tell you how long it took NDDC to build that road? Do you know how long it took NDDC to build that road? I know the time frame that took NDDC to build that road we are talking about. 16 years, my brother. 16 years. Building 28-kilometer road. Whether it was you are making or not, is that the right thing to do? I'm sorry, I'm encroaching probably into the duties of the standing committee of the NDDC. But we must have to, as a committee, be able to explore the remote and the immediate causes of oil theft. I would not hesitate to tell you that the NDDC, the fallacies and shortfalls of the NDDC's statutory performance as an organization is contributing significantly to the problem of oil theft. If you guys can do the right thing, you take these boys off the street. The huge amount of money that is being made available to the agency, 13% deregulating, the 3% cost of production, so many other things accrued to that. Because if you don't do the right thing, then simply you now give way for the criminal. You are giving them licenses to operate. And that is what they always say. I'm sorry, the language my friend here used was not only sentimental, it was inciting.
We've also seen inadequate implementation of international best practices. It's one thing to say that this is what we do. The other thing, of course, is it being implemented by various agencies or various stakeholders?
So there are cases that, oil theft cases that have gone on for over 10 years, some much longer than that, and then sometimes again, from the court of first instance, you see it running to appeal and then court of appeal and then to Supreme Court, So this also affects a lot in conclusion of the cases. So if we do have special courts, but not just specifically to issues of oil theft, but more broadly to the things that we do in terms of economic and financial crimes, this would also go a long way in assisting at the work that we do.
An economy like our own, which is largely till today depending on oil as a major substrate, major base for our economic functions and even for financing public services and infrastructure, cannot continue with this kind of serious challenge in the oil and gas sector.